Hello, how are you guys? I hope mko fiti, mko freshi barida, mko guda guda. So it's yet another episode. We are doing the last episode of mental health and stigma. Yeah, we did a video on mental health, and kindly, if you've not watched it, just go and watch it. So that's it, guys. So welcome, my beautiful people. This is Shalom Speaks, where every opinion matters. This is a channel where we speak about everything and anything that is actually affecting us. And in our last episode, we began a series on mental health, and today we are going to finalize it with stigma and mental health. When we talk about stigma, we are talking about discriminative attitudes towards those who are suffering or have mental health problems or illnesses. So these discriminative attitudes can be from the public, where people you meet or interact with actually have an attitude towards you because you are suffering from a mental health problem. They can also be self-centered. This is what we call self-stigmatization, where you want to withdraw yourself, or you are basically suffering from low self-esteem because of the mental health problem you are suffering from. This is contributed hugely by the public stigma or the public discrimination. And then number 3, we are talking about institutional stigma. When we say institutional stigma, basically institutional stigma is stigma that comes around as a result of policies set up by the government, where they feel like, for instance, let me give this example, where they feel like there is no need to put much resources into the mental health area or sector. So basically, this is what we call the institutional stigma or the institutional discrimination. Stigma has so much effect, and one of the effects of stigma is that the person loses hope. He or she basically receives negativity from the surrounding, and so they're like, if these people who are supposed to be embracing me are the ones actually treating me like this, will I ever get past this? Will I fully recover from this? And so they end up actually losing hope. 2, we're talking about rough times at work, rough times in the public, because once someone knows that you're suffering from mental health, they do not want to associate with you. I remember hearing a story of a girl who was a bully, and she was saying it confidently that people who are disabled, actually, they disgust her. To be exact with what she said, they disgust her. And so there are some people who behave like this to people who have mental health problems. This makes it difficult for these people to even be productive in the places of work, and so on and so forth. And then these people, number 3, also struggle in relationships or struggle building a strong friendship, because people tend to withdraw from them, or they themselves, because of the low self-esteem, they tend to withdraw from others. This is as a result of stigmatization. In severe cases, we also find those who tend to withdraw from treatment, actually, so that they can hide their state, so that they can act normal, while in real sense they are suffering. So we go to the bit we have all been waiting for. So how do we fight stigma against mental health? Number 1 is by showing compassion and being empathetic. Show this person that you are interested in their well-being, and try as much as possible to bring a solution to whatever they are going through. You can recommend a counselor, you can talk to them. This will make them feel comfortable and boost their self-esteem. 2, being mindful of the language that you use around people who are suffering from mental health. You don't want to be mean with words. You don't want to say words that will break them more and more. So mind your language if you are around a people or a person who is suffering from mental health. Another thing, also educate others. Educate others and educate yourself on mental health problems, because a lot of people are not even aware of what mental health revolves around. So educating yourselves on the same and educating others on the same actually plays a huge role and goes a long way. So we have spoken about it openly, we have shared about it openly. What next? Mental health illness is an illness like any other illness. Let the treatment be normalized in our hospitals. Let them be able to be cared for as people who are suffering from a problem or a particular ailment, and they are going to recover from it. Should normalize mental health treatment like any other treatment. And then finally, what do? The last thing, make sure that you encourage equality wherever you are, because mental health patients are patients who need help just like any other patient, and so they should be treated equally like all of us. So what do? You strive for policies that are equal in all the areas, and even in the mental health sector included. And so that is it, my beautiful people. I hope you have found this episode interesting and helpful. If you have, kindly let me know in the comment section. If you think I did not tackle or mention anything, kindly let me know in the comment section. Let me know of the topics that you want us to tackle in our next episodes. And above it all, guys, I really love you, and Jesus Christ loves you more. So let us strive to rise above mental health. Let us strive to help others rise above mental health, and God will bless us. Adios, be blessed, bye.